Hi, I'm Tony Fleming. Welcome to Fleming's Ultimate Garage.
The hanging tag off this car here, 69 Camaro Super Sport. This one does have a matching numbers engine in it, and it's been a little bit hopped up. Roller rockers, some internals that have been done, some forged parts. It runs a little bit better than your typical stock car, and it's an excellent reproduction of an SS. And I think that as we walk around, you kind of see some of the cool stuff about it that makes it interesting. One of the cool things I do love most about this car is that it's an original Dusk blue car. And you know, you see a lot of hugger orange cars, you see a lot of silver cars and black cars. It's very rare to see a Dusk blue car because there's a lot of color changes out there, but this is the original coat of this car, and the white stripes really make it pop. And the other part I like too is that it has a matching blue interior, because a lot of times you get a black interior, and I'm not a big fan of black with blue. Some people might be, but this is blue with blue, and I think it looks really nice. So let's take a walk around, we'll look at it. Nice new chrome on the car. New grille and emblems, the correct rally wheels with a nice looking set of BF Goodrich radial TAs. As we walk around here, like the chrome and the stainless has all been done. Paint looks really nice. And you know, nice thing about looking at a car like this in the showroom is that it's easy to see with this fluorescent lighting, because the fluorescent lighting is very hard on cars' paint. You can kind of see every detail. And I'd like just to get down here for a second and take a look at the body lines on this car, because you know, people don't spend a lot of time, especially if a car's had quarter panels put on or something like that, lining up gaps and things, or getting on their knees and painting properly, wet sanding. This car's had a really nice job done to it. They look around. Let's keep walking around. It's got the front and rear spoilers, and the great thing about these, I love the stripes, the way they kick up the spoiler. New bumpers. Exhaust tips, has a ceramic coated exhaust on it. Nice taillights with emblems. You know, as you walk around here, check out the side of this car too. I think it looks great. You know, I like to look a little bit farther into the car. You know, there's ways to see shortcuts. The exhaust is brand new, nice and shiny, not rusty. The wheel lip moldings, a lot of people get cheap on that. They don't install it on the car. You know, it doesn't sound like it's a lot of money, but the wheel lip molding can be 70 bucks a piece or 60 bucks a piece. You need 4 of them, and you know, they try to deal with the old stuff, but everything on this car is pretty new. You know, a lot of times, listen. Like I said, it's got the blue interior, matching blue seat belts. It's got the correct shifter, full factory gauges. Does have an aftermarket AM/FM cassette. We do have a lot of stock radios in the car that are available if you want them. You know what we also do for a lot of people is we put an AM/FM CD and we hide it in the glove box, and it comes with a remote. That way nobody knows you have a modern radio, and for 2 reasons. A, because you want to try to keep the dash stock, and B, so nobody sees it, might want to steal it. Nice console. I think you got to have a console in a Camaro. I think it makes almost the whole interior. But all new chrome in here. New headliner, new dash, great looking 3-spoke wood wheel. It's a real deal. Seat belts. You know, a lot of times we get cars without seat belts. This one has 4 seat belts. Kind of like the way it rolled off the showroom floor. You know, this is still just a nice running car, but it definitely has a little more power than your standard small block Chevy, and it sounds really nice. So let's hear how it sounds. Let's take a look in the trunk. You know, it's just nicely detailed. Nice mat. It's got a spare tire in there. It's got the hold down. It's got the jack. The jack is all nicely detailed. You know, I don't want to oversell the car. The real reason we do these videos is because we want you to know that there's a real car here. There's a real car here that we've checked the car over. It comes with receipts. You know, make sure you ask about that. We do a 2-hour checkout on every car that we have. And we go through it front to back, make sure the seat belts work, make sure the fuel lines are good, the brake hoses are good, that the wheels are on the car, the brakes actually work. You know, I don't want you know, somebody to get this car, has kids or something, and the seat belts are laying on the seat back there, and we find out that the seat belts were never bolted in, they were just laying there. So we check all that stuff. And you know, try to give you the nicest car we can give you, the same kind of car that I would want for myself. But let's take a look under the hood for a minute. I love this cowl induction hood. The real deal. It's a real steel hood. It's not an aftermarket hood. Nicely detailed under here. New steering box. Ceramic coated exhaust, so the chances of it getting rusty are almost non-existent. Got the cowl induction air cleaner. I've ordered the right valve covers for it and the correct call out for the engine there. Other than that, the bushings are new. The radiator's been redone. This has the correct terminals on the battery. Somebody went ahead and instead of being cheap, and these are the detail stuff that the people don't do sometimes when they're trying to put together a car quickly. Stuff like this, the insulation. All the clips are in place. The car was painted underneath the hood before they put that on. So I just, you know, you look around and you can see some detail stuff that says, hey, somebody who built this car built it for themselves, and I'm getting a really nice car, not a car that was cobbled together by some guy who was just trying to flip it. Hood closes nice and easy. You know, it's cars like these, the '69 Camaro Super Sports, that really are iconic. You know, people know it when they see it. It brings a big smile to their face. Plus, they're muscly, and this car really sounds good, and it really runs well. And I think you'd be really proud to own it. We're Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Call us 301-816-1000.